Alright, how you doing? This is MMPR Fan 94 back again with another Power Rangers review, and today will be the third and my last of the Power Rangers Lost Galaxy Megazord reviews. And today, as you'll see, I will be doing the Stratoforce and Centaurus Megazords. Now, before I transform them and show you how it works, I will do a little backstory. Midway through the season, a bad guy called Deviot Commander Scorpius's the Scorpion Stinger, and he wanted to be Scorpius's general, and he was obsessed with Katrina's cocoon. Of course, Scorpius said no because it was for Katrina. So then he asked how he could prove himself. So he had these two Zords that were evil, and the Power Rangers couldn't work out why they couldn't defeat them. So whenever they called the Lost Galaxy Megazord and the Defender Taurizord, the Lost Galaxy Megazord and the Defender Taurizord wouldn't fight them, and they couldn't figure out why. So later on in the episode, the Pink Ranger, if I can remember her name, Kendricks, she's discovered in the Galaxy book. And she discovers that there's three lost Galactabeasts: the Shark, the Rhino, and the Falcon, the Galactabeasts. So later on, the Rangers discover they wanted a plan to destroy the two evil Megazords by driving the Lion bike, the Red Ranger cycle into the Megazords. So whenever Kendricks finds out that they are the lost Galactabeasts, she stops them. So eventually then they turn the Stratoforce and Centaurus good by remembering who they are, and it works, and then they turn against Deviot, and then from then on to the end of the season, the end of the show, they help the Lost Galaxy Megazord when called upon. Now, you also, the Shark Galactabeast you can get. It's a big massive Zord, but it's quite expensive. It's £100 on eBay. If I have the money, I might get it, but I'll see. Right, I will start with the Stratoforce, so I'll get rid of the Centaurus in a minute. So this is the Stratoforce Megazord. Now, it comes in 5 pieces. They're all flying types. I don't know their names, so I'll just show you them, and they're nice wee pieces. So they are. Nice wee flying wee Zords. I think they look good. Nice detail on them and all. Big cannons there and the cockpit and stuff, and I think that way it looks like a backwards TIE fighter the way the wings are. I think it's pretty good. And then these two are the same with minor differences. They're really good detail. I mean, you've got the thrusters and stuff. Really good detail. Right. So to transform it, take these two away on that, move this over here, and take these two and fold this in, pull this out and fold it up and push it in, and that becomes one of the legs. Do the same with that, cut that back, pull it out, push it in. Then you take this bit here and you fold the legs. Do you hear it snapping in? You twist them around. No, you don't. Right. You squeeze them in, and that there makes the torso for the Stratoforce Megazord. And then they flip like that, and they're on a wee ball joint, so they are, and they move like that, which I think is very good. You get a lot of playability and movement with this Megazord. It's a great wee Megazord. And there's wee holes there in both of these, and they just slot in like that. And then you have the Stratoforce Megazord halfway. Then you take this sword here, which is a nice wee sword. You take these out. They have a wee function, and later on I will show you what they do when it's in Megazord mode. You flip this around so it's like that, and then take the thrusters, and there's wee like grooves, and they go in there until you hear a wee click. I'll just do that again. You hear a wee click, and that's the arms of the Megazord. And there's a wee joint here and a wee clip there, and they go in together like this. Oh shit, sorry. To reveal the head, you push this up, and then it reveals the clip for here, and it goes together like this. And that's nearly done. And then you take this sword here, and you separate it like that there, and you'll see like two wee steel bar things, and it will simply flip over the head, and will clip in like that, and that will form the chest of the Megazord. And in this wee bit here, you just open up. I'll do it up close to the camera so in case you missed that. Splits open like that, and just like that. So that is the Stratoforce Megazord nearly complete. And then you have the helmet, which is here, and it simply goes on like this. Now, I will point out that my Stratoforce and Centaurus are not complete. They are very, very rare toys. I got them for 25 quid, I mean, on eBay, and that's just 3 for both of them. I mean, they're not complete. They're other weapons, but I don't care about the weapons. The fact that I have them is brilliant. Hopefully, if I find the weapons cheap, I'm going to get them. Or if I find a Centaurus or Stratoforce with the weapons, I will go and get them. So that is the Stratoforce Megazord. Before I go to Centaurus, I will show it's got like a special function in the arms. They have cannons, and there is a wee button here, and when you push that in, the arms fire out. Then you just simply put them back whenever you've done it. And it's a good weight. It's a wee bit shaky. It's not as sturdy as it could be. It's very, very weak in the legs, but it's still a good wee Megazord. So we'll just put him over here, and now I will do the Centaurus Megazord. Again, it has 5 Zords. It is like a road vehicle type Megazord, and it's very easy to. It's very, very easy to transform. I'm going to try and do it like the way it does in the show, and I'll just show them individually. That one's like a wee racing car. Of course, there's bits supposed to go on here because of the gun, but of course I don't have the gun, so a bit's missing. So. Same as this one, there's like 2 cannons go on here that then you would take them off and it would form the gun. This wee sword here, got nice wee wheels on it, and nice chrome wheels. And it's supposed to be like a chrome gun here. It turns around. And you have this sword, which is again nice wheels. It's meant to have wee claws here where them two holes are. Of course I don't have it, it's missing. But again, it's because it's part of the weapon, that's why it's went missing. You know what it's like whenever you're a kid with toys, stuff goes missing. And that's that. And then for the big buddy here. Nice big truck. And of course that would have a big black thing here that would you could store the helmet and stuff. So with that each individual sword, I will now do the transformation. So you take this sword here and you flip the two antennas down. Take this red bit at the back and you pull that out and you push it in so it ends up like that. And then you take this bit here and you simply, there's two tabs here on that, and you simply just place it down so you hear a clicking noise. Then you take this one here, and there's no really transforming to this one. You just, there's a wee bit here and it simply just goes on here. You hear a big clicking noise. And you take this sword here, which becomes the arms, you just split that. That's made it look separate. And of course there is wee hand things. You just pull them out and they will go in there. And you'll twist that to make the fist. Like that, makes a big fist. And then that will go in there. That, and then you take the wee racing car and you flip the wheels round. Like that. And you pull this bit out and this bit will come out and that will reveal the head. And it clips on at the back. And there you have the head. Now to bring it up, you push these black bits up like that, and then it's now ready to transform. You split these two apart and you unhitch them, and it should move up like this. And then last but not least, you take the helmet and it goes there. And there's not maybe as much movability or playability with the Centaurus as the Stratoforce. The Centaurus is it's good weight to it. It's a brick Megazord. It's got good wheels on the bottom so it can roll. It's got good action on the arms. That's pretty much the Centaurus Megazord. I must admit, I do love this guy. You know, the Stratoforce is okay, but this guy is awesome. I really do love this guy. So I'll just put them together. And this guy would have a gun. I don't have it at the minute. Certain pieces of the Zords will come together to form the gun. But when I got this, the weapon was missing, so I hope to get the weapon. So before I finish the video, I will show the Centaurus and Stratoforce Megazords with the Lost Galaxy Megazord and the Defender Taurisword. So just move them over there a minute. It just shows you in size comparison how big the Lost Galaxy Megazord is compared to the rest. But that is the end of my Lost Galaxy reviews, guys. Thanks for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video, because I really enjoyed making these videos. I'm just so glad to finally get the Lost Galaxy reviews done, because it took me a good while. I mean, my last Megazord review was, I'm going to say, 2014. So it's definitely been a while due to money issues and stuff. So that's my review. Like the video, leave a couple of comments, and thanks for watching, guys. Alright, bye bye.